It's TA with MK. It's TA with MK. Woke up today and it felt like such a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Did you see I brought something in special to show you today? It's called a crypto board, because behind each of these doors is a cryptocurrency. You want to check it out? Okay, let's check out door number 1. Oh look, it's Litecoin, an OG coin. Been around forever, rarely moves, but that's okay. What about door number 2? Let's take a peek. Oh look, Chainlink, another OG coin. Also been around forever, very important to the crypto space. Okay, let's check door number 3. Oh, this is a funny one. This is the people's favorite, Dogecoin. What does it say? Diamond hands, baby, diamond hands. But today, I wanted to talk to you about a very special crypto. A crypto that's been a friend of mine for years. Let's take a peek. This is XRP. And XRP's been hurt. And not just by the SEC, but by the paper hands that gave up on XRP. Have you guys ever given up on a crypto? I know I have. Oh, that was pretty silly. All right, I want to welcome words. Can I get some words? Does anybody have some words? Okay, no one has words. I'll have to figure it out on my own. I want to welcome you back to another episode of TA with MK. My name is McKay. If you're liking the content, please remember to like and subscribe. Things are looking pretty good, so let's talk about it. We are going to go ahead and start out with the Bitcoin daily chart because, you know what, it is just a thing of beauty. We've been discussing, we discussed yesterday the possibility of this breaking out and testing and hitting 46K. Well, guess what? We've done that and then some. In fact, we are up on our way headed towards 47K. Now, I did mention between 46 and 47K was kind of what I expected if we broke out. What I'm looking for right now is on the daily, we broke through the 200 EMA, which is this blue line, the 200 exponential moving average, but now we're going to have this 200 simple moving average. It'll be acting as resistance right about this point where if you look at the VPVR, this is obviously a high volume node, right around 47,000, 47,000 to 47,200 should act as strong resistance. With Bitcoin being so bullish ever since about the 15th of March, it's been in this crazy uptrend. I have a hard time seeing it breaking that first try and going, straight to the 50K range. But what we're looking for now is a pullback and a retest, and it's to see if we can flip 44,800. We'll just say, 45,000 area. Can we flip this as support? Because we don't want to get caught in a bull trap. A bull trap is whenever you break over major resistance, which was resistance here, here, here. So 3 times this area of about 44,700-ish has acted as strong resistance between that and 45,000, right? Well, what constitutes or what makes a bull trap is anytime you finally break through a major, area of resistance, but then when you come back down to flip it as support, you lose that level, retest it bearishly, and then you're going to go all the way back to the bottom of this pattern. So that's what we'll be keeping an eye out for. That's obviously what we don't want to see. But right now with the SPX closing bullishly like it did on Friday, and then price action is just looking really good right now. That's what we're going to keep an eye out for. If you missed some entries on some of your altcoins, or if you're just a Bitcoin maximalist and you missed an entry on Bitcoin, what I would be looking for now is that retest of between 44,700 and 45,000. And if that can hold up, that would be your next spot to look for, longs on some of your favorite coins. So then the question is, what is our favorite coins? Well, there's going to be about 1 million coins moving. The thing we know about this market, or that you should know if you're new to this market, is when Bitcoin makes a move, it drags all of the altcoins up. Now, some are going to move more than others based on news, based on patterns, things of that nature, but it's going to be pretty hard to pick a wrong coin. That's why there's that phrase, everybody's a genius in a bull market. And I realize we're not fully in a bull market, but we're, kind of in the beginning of what could be a short term, another leg up for Bitcoin. So every altcoin is going to do great things. Let's just put that out there. I'm not a genius by any means, But we're going to start with API 3, a Web 3.0 coin. This is a coin I've been tracking. I've been mentioning over the last few days in my videos, or even over the last couple of 3 or 4 days with API 3, that I was looking for it to break 570. This is zone of resistance right here, about 570. My target was around $7. It did meet this heavy zone of resistance first right here at about $6.50. So I mentioned in yesterday's video, we'd be looking for a retest back at 570 to flip that as support. And that's looking like what it's doing right now. That's also where this yellow 21 moving average is on the 4-hour time frame. So it's just kind of a logical spot for this to break out, potentially push back up. Also, this is kind of like a cup, and then it has this little falling wedge, and it's creating this handle, which is a pretty bullish pattern. And the target for that, it's just the cup itself. You can take, we'll just do the conservative target here. You're looking at potentially $8.50. So if you're not in the coin yet, if you get one more retrace by chance back to that 570 level, that'd be a good entry. Otherwise, you're looking for a break of this 650, a retest as support, and then at that point you could ride it up to, you know, just under $8. That's going to be a heavy zone where profits will be taken. A lot of sellers will be waiting up here. You'd probably want to front run that and start taking profits on the way up at around 775, 780, but we'll keep an eye on API 3. Next up, we will quickly discuss KLV, or Clever Finance. This is a coin I've also mentioned in a couple videos recently, yesterday specifically. This is the daily chart. We had mentioned we were looking for a break of this large falling wedge, which did happen. We got that to the upside. Best entry would, of course, been zooming in and getting a retest of this point of control as well as the wedge back here at around 21 cents. But if you missed that, the next entry I was mentioning was a break and a retest of 23 cents. And if you missed that, what we're looking for now is it has broken out of this more major zone of resistance, which would be around 25 cents. Your best entries at this point would be a retest of 25 cents just to retest it as support. You could also pull things up like your fib retracement tool and see what would be a common retrace level from where it's at now. Let's just say it pushes all the way up to the top before it retraces. You can kind of see that the golden pocket, which is between the 0.618, we'll see if I can zoom in a little better here for you, between the 0.618 and 0.65, that's sitting back there at around 23 cents. The 0.5, which is super common retrace level, is back around 24 cents. So any sort of a retrace back to some of those levels would represent a good opportunity to enter the coin. Otherwise, your next best entry that you're looking for would be for it to break this next zone of resistance up here at around 30 cents. And then retest that as support. Now, there's going to be a lot of profit taking happening between where it's at now. You can already see this big wick. I mentioned that in yesterday's video, that between 28 and 30 cents, you would probably see a lot of profit being taken once this broke out. But if it could break above this and retest, that'd probably also give time for these 200 moving averages to come underneath on the daily. So this might take a few days to play out, but that'd be your next best entries. If you can get a break retest of this zone of 30 cents and get above these 200 simple and exponential moving averages, then you can probably see this thing fly back up here to the 50-cent range. So keep an eye on KLV. And then the last one I wanted to quickly discuss is SHILL. This is a gaming coin, metaverse, play to earn coin, and it has a strong team that's backing it. Some of the guys that are on the team for this coin worked on games like Call of Duty, and so they've got a credible team working behind them, and this is still a small cap coin with a lot of room to run. And I just wanted to point it out because it is kind of forming similar to a lot of the coins right now. Ascending triangles, rounded bottoms, parabolas basically. And what it's looking for, it's a very simple coin to enter at this point. What you're looking for is a break and retest of, I'm on the 4-hour, you're looking for a break and retest of these 200 moving averages. You can see the blue one, which is the EMA, and the yellow one, which is the SMA, coming together at the same time, right at this zone of resistance, where it was resistance here, and most recently here from back in mid-March. So pretty recently, but anyway, so you had this low, higher low, so it's making an ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern. And if Bitcoin cooperates or consolidates, retest 45K, look for entry if this thing's able to break above 30, we'll say 13.5 cents, retest it as support, let the 200 moving averages come below it. These other moving averages are already curling up. And at that point, you also have a low volume node over here, which just means that price action has moved quickly through this area in the past. Obviously back here it was to the downside, but that means if it breaks up and it can, flip 13.5 cents as support, you should be able to ride that quickly up to at least 15 cents, which I know that's not a giant move, at least in the crypto world. But even that little move right there represents, about a 12 to 15% move. Also would be a good midterm hold if Bitcoin remains stable. Should be able to get 20, 25, 30% gains out of it. Just as you can see, the VPR clear up here till about 20 cents. It just doesn't have a lot of, 19 cents. It just doesn't have a lot of volume that came in there. So once this thing's able to break this major zone, it should start taking off pretty quickly. So keep an eye on SHILL. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. If you guys are still liking the content, please remember to leave me a like and subscribe. Also, we'll welcome any comments in the comment section of anything that you'd like to see or any coins you're tracking if you want me to take a look at in maybe the next video. Otherwise, I hope you guys are enjoying your day and the amazing Bitcoin price, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. It's TA.